If you're anything like me and you're listening to the show, so I think we must have something in common, you struggle with perfectionism to some extent. And if you struggle with perfectionism, then you are probably well acquainted with the feeling of overwhelm. And it's time out for that. I don't know about you, but I am sick and tired of the overwhelm. So, in today's episode, we are going to talk about the best way to actually fight back against overwhelm. Ready? Let's go. Good day, good people. It's me, your girl, your favorite life coach and podcast host, Coach Elizabeth, and I am back with episode 73 of the Life Edit Project podcast. Just a quick reminder, we're in the postseason. That means I am giving you the absolute most value by doing the absolute least with these episodes. And so this is going to be a quick one, but I promise you it is worth the listen. We're talking about overwhelm today. Why? Because overwhelm is just like haunting too many of our nightmares, right? And I'm trying to give you a little strategy to just fight back against it. So, what is overwhelm? At the heart of it, overwhelm is just a feeling. That's it. It is a vibration that flows through our body. And what we need to remember if we want to counteract and fight back against overwhelm, we need to remember that overwhelm is a feeling and that feelings are connected to our thoughts. So if we want to undercut overwhelm at its source, then we need to back that thing up and look at our thoughts. What are the thoughts that are behind the overwhelm? You don't need to try to spend time figuring it out. I'm going to give you the shortcut. The quick and dirty of it is every feeling of overwhelm generally comes from some flavor of the thought there's too much or too many of something, plus not enough of what I need to deal with it. And those thoughts right there, that is where overwhelm comes from. And when you are thinking those thoughts, it generates the feeling of overwhelm in your body, and it feels like it is pointless and useless to do anything. And that is where we get stuck. And if you are a perfectionist or a recovering perfectionist, you often feel overwhelmed by the combination of all of the things that are in front of you and the standards that you are holding yourself to. And I want to give you a super simple solution because here's the thing. Simple solutions can still be powerful, and they can be powerful because they help you move forward. And so, what I want you to do is to employ simple solutions as a way to act your way out of the overwhelm. I'm not talking about the fake it till you make it. No, that's not what I mean. I literally mean take action until your feeling of overwhelm changes. And now this is important because our feelings and our thoughts and our actions are all connected. And yes, it's true that our thoughts can cause our feelings, but our actions can also interact with and generate feelings in our body. So when you find yourself caught up in a feeling that you don't like, that's not helpful, that's not allowing you to move forward, try taking action if you cannot think your way out of the problem or out of the challenge. Okay. And overwhelm is on my mind right now, something heavy because, y'all, I'm a Floridian. I live in South Florida on the East Coast. And at the time that I am recording this, we are getting ready for Hurricane Milton, which is one of the strongest, most intense hurricanes in recorded history. It is a category 5 at the time that I'm recording this, and it is barreling through the Gulf of Mexico, headed towards the west coast of Florida. I don't live over there, but I do have a sister and many cousins that live over on the west coast of Florida. Now, I'm not worried about them. I think they will be fine. They will be safe because they're not reckless, right? But here's the thing, as a Floridian, it's hurricane season. We get lots of storms that come our way, and there is a level of anxiety that comes with watching a storm maybe barrel down on you, right? And not being able to do anything about the storm itself, but being tasked with figuring out how to get through it. And at the end of the day, keeping it simple, looking for simple solutions is always the best way forward. So instead of looking for elaborate plans for, solving climate change, no, no, no. We're just looking for the simplest way to prep our homes and to prep our s- stocks of food and all of that for, storm survival, and then looking for the simplest way to prep for surviving the aftermath of once the bad weather passes. If we are trying to survive power outages or, a tainted water supply or anything else, right? How do we prepare for that? And the answer is always look for the simplest solution. And this is also on my mind because as I work with my clients, I work with many clients who are struggling with perfectionism, and there is a really high standard that they really want to hold themselves to. And as they look for the most perfect solutions, they are getting stuck in the overwhelm of not being able to realize that vision. And so, part of the way that I support my clients is in helping them find the simple solutions that are available and accessible to them right now in the moment that also help them move forward and get closer to what it is that they're actually trying to do or create. My friend, I want to support you in the exact same way. So, if you are tired of dealing with the overwhelm and you want to learn how to employ simple but powerful solutions to counteract the overwhelm and move forward and closer towards whatever the end goal is that you're trying to create in your life, holla at your girl. I am the coach for you. We can start working together. Just tap the link that is in the show notes to get on my calendar and book a call with me for one-on-one coaching. It's not actually a coaching session, it's just a call where we talk about how my coaching services can help you. And so you're going to give it to me real and straight, and I will tell you the best way that I can help you overcome your personal challenges through a one-on-one coaching relationship. All right. So that's all I have for you today. I'm going to continue focusing on staying safe and surviving Hurricane Milton in the simplest way possible. And I will be back in your ears next week, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, as my dad will say. All right. Y'all take it easy. Anyone that is in the path of any of these hurricanes that have come lately, Hurricane Helene, which came like 2 weeks ago, and Hurricane Milton that is on the way right now. Y'all be safe, be prepared, but look for the simplest solution to move forward. All right? Peace.